Yo, welcome to another video. I'm not gonna lie, there's not a freaking face cam once again because I didn't feel like it. I'm not gonna lie. Whatever. Anyways, today we are going to be most likely not, you know, going all the way to Uranus for a very specific, very beautiful, very important quest. But before that, we got to talk about something very important that you're going to enjoy. And that is free stuff. Sure. All right. So once you're here in the market, if you don't know how to go to the market, it's literally right there. Right. So once you're here in the market, you pretty much want to come down here to the drop down, then hover over featured, and you want to ignore for new Tenno. Loki, like, are we serious right now? Are we serious right now? No, this is not great. Maybe this is great, but you don't need it right now. Anyways, right? Sometimes in popular you will find free stuff. Not right now because they're pushing Vavan's heirloom freaking collection, whatever. But seasonal will get you some free stuff. For example, this. I mean, maybe you want it, maybe you don't want it. I'm gonna take it anyways. It's literally 1 credit, so I literally have 500,000 W, right? And then there is where's it at? Where's it at? Where's it at? Here it is. So this right here is a color palette, which is also 1 credit. You know, you got 50,000. This is a little poster. I'm gonna get it. Why not? Why you don't need to get that? That's a decoration. This is also a decoration that you can get for 50,000. I don't really want it, honestly. But now that we did get a new color palette, we can change our colors up a bit. And honestly, I'm going to just randomize it until there's something that I like. All right, so I ended up choosing these colors. I'm not going to lie, randomizing wasn't working very well for me. I'm going to make it my armor stuff, copy it, and my sandana, copy it. This is all right, my friends. So now I am a full raid boy. Sure. But there's also an event I do want you guys to but keep in mind that there's sometimes are events in the game. Right now there's Star Days, which is Valentine's, okay? And then there is the Thermia Fractures. I actually did a little bit of Thermia Fractures, as you can see right there. My score is 7. I got the first reward 5 out of 5. I'll probably end up going all the way to 100, but pretty much I do advise you to do that. You know, this event specifically for Amalgam Organ Shatter. It's a beautiful mod that you will need. Well, not necessarily will need, but you're gonna want to have for some builds. That's the one that is out of 50. Okay, keep that in mind. But I'm gonna go ahead and show you what the Star Days event looks like right now real quick. All right, so once you get here to Fortuna, you can either, you know, teleport to Ticker, right? But if you want to go to him, you pretty much just follow this, right? You come over here to this little ramp looking thing. You can either activate it, you can walk up or like bullet jump up or whatever, it doesn't matter. You want to go ahead and talk to Ticker. Then you hit Star Days Affections. And this is going to show you all of the rewards that you could potentially get. They're technically for free. You just have to farm the little debt bonds that it requires, as you can see right here. This is another color palette, so I can have more colors for my Warframe. This one is 14 familial debt bonds, right? This is also an ephemera, so it makes you look like you have wings. I would look like that, by the way. Pretty cool, I'm not gonna lie. But this is 30 training debt bonds. You know, there's a bunch of things. If I was to tell you what to get, right? Well, of course, you know, the color palette, because come on now, it's a color palette. I would advise you to get the blueprint for the Ignis Wraith and the blueprint for the Snipertron, just because they're weapons and they can give you mastery. And then everything else is cosmetics. So like you can go for whatever you want. I'm not gonna lie, but these 2 things do give you mastery. So you know, it's always a dub to get. Everything else is cosmetics. Color palette is like the most universal cosmetic you could ever have. And then these things that are called glyphs is like the little profile picture that you have in the game. Yo, Ticker, can you be quiet, brother? Oh my god. So pretty much to get those training debt bonds, you can either hit right here, purchase debt bonds, right? And then all of these are debt bonds. And it's going to show you the requirement up there. You see it says 30 minutes left, 1 per customer. Under it, it says 0 out of 9 scrubber exa brains. And then it also says 13,000 credits. And then on the bottom, it's going to tell you what it's going to give you. This one gives me 5 training debt bonds and 10 sheltered debt bonds, right? I do not have enough for this. I do not have enough for this. I actually do have enough for this. I might get it, actually. I do not have enough for this. I do not have enough for this. Do not have enough for this. And do not have enough for this. So I'm actually going to go ahead and buy this. As you can see right there, it says it gives me trading debt bonds and sheltered debt bonds. So just so you can see that it's legit. Hold on. Let me see what. Okay, so this one right here, it says 2 out of 30. If I go ahead and purchase this. And now go back to it. 9 out of 30. So, you know, pretty big W's. If you cannot purchase from him, you want to go to Ethical. So let's go ahead and make our way there. Now here with Ethical, you're going to want to hit bounties. And pretty much every single bounty is going to give you a different debt bond. If you want to know what it gives you, just hover over it. If not, then, you know, right down there where it says reward details, you click whatever button that is and it shows you how many you can get. 2 training debt bonds per reward. Keep in mind, you're not guaranteed to get 2 training debt bonds. You have a chance to get it as a reward once you complete a mission. Okay, so for example, this one has, I believe, 3 missions that you have to do, and you know, pretty much 3 chances of getting training debt bonds. You know, same thing for this one, but this one's sheltered. Same thing for this one, but this one's medical. This one as well, advanced, and then this one, which is familiar. Okay. I might go ahead and farm some of that later. Right now, I'm not too interested in it. Honestly, I'm happy with the red color palette. But for now, let's go ahead and try to make our way to Uranus. Before I do go ahead and go to Uranus, though, let me go ahead and mastery rank up. It's been here for a while telling me to mastery rank up, and I haven't paid attention to it. All right, so for this mastery test, all you have to do is stay alive. You don't even gotta kill anything. You can just run around if you want, like play a ring around the Erosi with the guys. You can of course kill them, but you don't really have to. So, you know, it's up to you. They're not super high level. They're only level 16 and infected, which I feel like infested are the easiest ones to kill, personally. All right, and just like that, we have Master Rank 4, 1 more loadout slot, 500%. I mean, what the heck? 500 more daily standing limit, 1 base mod capacity, and 50 more void traces. All right, now we're gonna go ahead and see what we need to go to Uranus. By the way, all you need to do to go to Saturn, because I know I didn't show it, is complete the Arcwing quest, which we already did. Equip the codex scanner on the on the friggin' gear wheel, which we have already done that. Fully scan a single type of, you know, enemy type to add to the codex. You already did that with the quest that we did last time. And then dissolve 5 mods. So I'll go ahead and show you how to dissolve 5 mods, right? You pretty much want to come down here to mods. Then you're gonna go ahead and come here where it says sort by, put it on duplicate, right? And then you're gonna see that you have a bunch of mods with different amounts. Like for example, organ shatter, I have 15 of them. Pretty much select organ shatter, and then you just bring this up to 5, confirm, and then dissolve right over here. It's gonna give you some endo, not much honestly, but something is something, I guess. And now all you would have to do is that you would have to do the Saturn junction and pretty much get that done. So now what we want to do to be able to go to Uranus is right here, which is defeat Sargas Rook at Tesil. I mean, Tethys? I don't even know, bro. Tethys Saturn, which is right here. It's literally the node right before the junction, so you're gonna have to do it regardless. Kill 5 enemies with heavy melee attack. So that's pretty much whenever you, I mean, on PC you have to press on the mouse wheel. It's the heavy attack, right? I can't exactly show you how to do that, but we're gonna go ahead and claim this, right? Complete 25 minutes at survival in Titan Saturn. So we have to where's Titan? Right here. We have to go to this node right here, and we have to stay in the mission for 20 minutes. Maybe some of you are not gonna be a fan of that, but I don't know what to tell you, bro. That's literally what you have to do. And then the last mission is transmute a mod, and I'm gonna show you exactly how to do that right now. So pretty much you go back down to the mod section right here, and you want to select 4 mods of any kind. It doesn't matter, it's completely up to you, right? So I'm gonna go ahead and do reach. So you want 4, and then you're gonna want to hit right here. It's gonna say transmute. It is going to take 12k credits, so you know it's not for free. You will lose 12k credits, and it's gonna give you a random mod depending on the rarity. So this is bronze, so I'm most likely they're not gonna get a bronze mod back. There you go. I literally just got a bronze mod back, random mod. Okay, so now we can come over here and oh my god, Saturn, and we can claim it pretty much. So what I am going to go ahead and do now is that I'm gonna go ahead and work on this all the way to Titan, do the 20 minutes, and then work all the way over here, and then show you the boss fight, because the boss fight is a little bit complicated, I guess you could say. And then I'll be back, okay? Yo, before I continue, because I forgot to show you guys. I haven't forgotten to do it. I just haven't done it before. I mean, I don't even know what to say, bro. But pretty much, you want to come here to your syndicates. You know, you remember, you pledge your loyalty to somebody. I will pledge it to this lady. Once it reaches 5,000 out of 5,000, you want to hit rank up. It's going to require modules, and then, you know, credits. I don't have the modules, so I can't rank up right now. But once you do have the requirement, then you have to go ahead and rank up. I gotta go visit this dude because I haven't visited them yet, so I can actually rank up with them. And I don't even know what the requirements are for them, actually. Let's see. Rank up Gallium. So I can actually rank up with them. I'm gonna go ahead and rank up. I can hit continue, and I can pick any of the free rewards. The sigils are just for looking cool, and then this is a specter, so like a guy that can help you in your missions and things like that. So I'm gonna pick the specter, as a matter of fact. And now it has to go all the way to 22,000, which you get that passively, by the way. And then I can rank up again for 1 format and credits. Keep in mind that these guys eventually are gonna be the ones that give you augments for warframes, which are mods specific to your warframes, like different ones for different guys, and they can change your abilities drastically. Okay, keep that in mind. All right, welcome back, my friends. We have now gotten to the point where we can do the assassination, so let's go ahead and do it. Hopefully I get some teammates. If not, then oh well, I guess. Whatever. It's not gonna matter that much. All right, so somebody has actually joined us. Somebody that can probably beat him up quite easily. But for this boss, you want to shoot whatever glows. So you'll see that soon, potentially, right there. See that? There we can do damage to him. Anywhere else, he is immortal. You're not doing any damage to him. Kind of expect the teammate to, like, kill him fast, but if not, we just gotta wait until something starts glowing. And then you can shoot at the glowy part to do damage to him. It's an annoying mechanic, I'm not gonna lie to you, but it is what it is, bro. Okay, the teammate just broke that part. Now something else is glowing, which is his chest, if I remember correctly. Yep. Let me get a better look at that chest. Let me put down my shield so I can do a little bit more damage. Okay, teammate broke the chest. And now his back is gonna be glowing. And there you go, he is dead. I barely did damage, I'm not gonna lie. Teammate was the one doing the most amount of damage. Oh, look at that. Oracle cell. You want to break these whenever you see them. You will need it to craft a decent amount of things, but that's pretty much how you beat the boss here. All right, now that we beat that boss, we can actually go ahead and do the junction because we did the 20 minutes in Titan. And we beat the boss just now. So let's go ahead and claim that. We can enter junction now. And let's go ahead and get it done. All right. And for the boss, let me go ahead and see if I can just kill her with my melee by heavy hitting the ground. Yep. Okay. Boss is dead. Quite simple. And now we have access to Uranus. Next episode is going to be a pretty, important one. I'm not going to lie. Anyways, this is where I'm going to leave it for now. I pretty much just wanted to show you the events and things and then progress a little bit more. So, goodbye. Take care. Have a great day.